Welcome back, you two pipe smokers. Mutton Chop Piper here. Today's video is entitled A Card Game That You Can Play Solo That I Thought You Might Be Interested in, Part 1. Tried to do this all in one video, but it just got to be too long, so I split it into two. So that way, if you watch this video and really don't like it, you don't have to move on to the second one. Alright. As you may know, pipe smokers a lot of times are solitary type people. At least I am. I don't have a big social life outside of my home. Believe it or not, I'm a little bit socially awkward. So I don't have a lot of friends, and I don't do a lot of things with other people outside my home. Besides, my wife's my best friend. We go to movies, we go out to eat. We have a good time together. But the one thing that she does not like doing, which I love to do, is to play games, as you know. So when I discovered a card game that, one, is a game, and two, I could play by myself, I was very intrigued. So I picked it up and started playing it, and I found that I really loved it. The game that I'm talking to you about today is The Lord of the Rings, the living card game. Now, in this first video, I'm going to explain what each card is and what each group is, and so that way you'll know. And then in my next video, I'm going to actually go through a round to show you how the game plays. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to draw your attention to was these three individuals here. These section of the cards are your heroes. They're the ones that are going to be traveling to different locations, fighting enemies, and trying to get themselves out of situations they find that they have blundered into. Now, the three heroes that I have are Theodred, Eowyn, and Aragorn. Now, I'm going to show you the card and explain the numbers to you. Okay. The top number in blue is your threat number. The next number is your quest number. That's the amount of questing points you have. The next number is your combat number or your attack number, the amount of damage this card does when it's in an attack. And then the next number is your defense number, how much damage it can take before it starts taking damage. Then the last number in red is your hit points. How many hit points this card can take before it's destroyed. Now at the very bottom, you'll notice a symbol. Each card has a faction that it belongs to. And I'll explain where that comes into importance when we actually play the game. Now, as I pointed out, each hero has a blue number. Aragorn's is 12, Eowyn's is 9, and Theodred's is 8. That's their threat number. Now I've got a threat tracker here. That's what this does. So you combine all three of the heroes' threats, and it comes to 29. If this tracker gets to ever reaches 50, the game is over. If none of your three heroes survive, the game is also over. Now, on this side, you see a little box that has these little tokens in it. The first token is your resource tokens. It's like money. Each turn, each hero gets one of these. The next token is your quest token. I'll explain that here in a minute. They're just called quest tokens. And these are your damage tokens. So if this card attacked this card and did damage, 1 point of damage, I would put that on that card so that I could keep track of how much damage each card's doing. Each card's receiving. Sorry about that. All right. Now, you have 3 different decks. You have a quest deck, you have an encounter deck, and you have not sure what this one's called. Not sure what this one's called, but this is your quest deck, this is your encounter deck, and this is just your draw deck. Okay, so the quest deck runs the game. It gives you direction. It tells you where to go, how to set the game up. This deck will put some kind of hindrance in your way, or it will help you in a way. Your encounter deck is filled with all the bad things: enemies, locations, treacheries, all that kind of stuff. This deck is bad for your heroes. Your draw deck has all the good things in it. It has allies to help you. It has attachments that will beef you up. It will have events that will cancel out some of the effects of other cards. So this is the good deck. Now in this area, let's see. Okay, in this area, this is called the staging area. This is where your bad things go, like your locations and your enemies. Now let's take a look at the enemy card. It's a lot like your hero card. The first number is its threat level. So you see how this is 25 and my threat is 29? Well, what that means is that since my threat level is higher, then this spider gets to attack automatically. Let's say this spider was at 35 threat level. Well, I'm at 29, so it doesn't notice me. It can't attack automatically. I have to choose to attack it. The next one is its threat level. The next symbol is its attack strength, how much it attacks for. The last one is its defense strength. And then the one in red is how much damage it takes to kill this card. All right, so let's look at a location card. Pretty much the only thing a location card has is its threat level, which is this little symbol up here. And then you see that little number right there? If you travel to this location, you have to get at least 3 travel tokens, the green ones, on this location before it is considered traveled to, or investigated, not investigated. Well, I can't remember, but you have to get 3 of them to get rid of this card. Okay, well that's it for the explanation of what the cards do and how they interact. So in my next video, I'll explain to you how I'll go through a round of the game and show you how it works. I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Until my next video, I want to wish you and your family happy piping.